want us to walk up in front of the tables? Can we do that first? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We would like to take a second and recognize our graduating student athletes who will be playing in their final regular season match with Humber. Emma Zanuska. Emma played 4 seasons with the McMaster Monarchs from 2015 to 2018 before she joined the Hawks this season. The Toronto native has helped Humber maintain its high-octane offense and is once again the top-scoring program in the West Division. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Emma. Remy Pelletier. Remy has been a staple on Humber's backline since 2017, only missing 1 regular season match during her 5-year career. Her tenacious defensive style is a major reason why Humber won the top defensive team in 2017 and 2018. As CCAA Academic All-Canadian, Remy will retire 4th all-time in program history in games played for Humber soccer. Thank you, Remy.
Hello, Hawks Nation, and welcome to Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan for the home finale and seniors night of the Humber Hawks soccer season. Tonight, the women put their undefeated record on the line against the visiting Niagara Knights. I'm Andrew Milani alongside my broadcasting partner, Zach Benoit, And Zach, as mentioned before, tonight we'll be celebrating the careers of 3 players for Humber. Will be playing their last game here playing in their last season rather with the Hawks. Emma Zernuska, Emma Shushnoff, and Remy Pelletier. But the big headliner, of course, was last game out. We saw Caitlin Russell score a natural hat trick against the Conestoga Condors here, and that helped carry the team to a 5-0 victory. What were your impressions of that?
You know, throughout the season, we've seen Russell continue to become just a sensational player, and she showed it again last time out. You know, just an extremely talented player, and really just kind of the staple for Humber's offense here for the women's soccer team.
And she is among one of the league leaders in goals and points, currently sitting one back of the OCAA lead, and really her play has really helped Humber dominate this OCAA West division. They're sitting atop there. A tie tonight or draw can propel this team to a division championship and will secure that top seed in the crossover matches, which will begin soon, and hopefully get them into the OCAA tournament.
Yeah, and like you said, they've just had a really good season. You said Caitlin Russell recorded the hat trick, her 4th hat trick, and then Isabella Bernardi picked up her league-leading 6th victory in net. So, I mean, this women's team is just rolling right now, and honestly, it's very exciting to watch them play, and it's going to be another good one here with the Niagara Knights coming into town.
Yeah, battle of first versus third on that OCAA West table. Humber sitting atop with a 7-0-1 record. Niagara with a 5-3 record. No draws on the season for them, but Niagara has been a tough out all year. Very tight defensive team, 17 goals for, 10 against. So we could see another team here trying to kind of shut down that offensive game here again tonight.
Yeah, and we said about the men's team on the earlier broadcast, but the same thing goes for this women's team. They love being at home. 88, 9, and 14 all-time here at the Ontario Soccer Centre. So, I mean, they love playing here. The fans here for them are always loud, and it's going to be a good one.
Should be as the players get ready to set up here for the opening kick. Your Humber Hawks will have first possession as Caitlin Russell gets ready to get things underway here. Kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock, and it appears we're right on time. Look there at Caitlin Russell, one of the leading scorers in the OCAA. Ref blows his whistle, and we're underway here at OSA. Katerina Medeiros trying to get this game started quickly. We'll kick it upfield. Looking on that left wing, kept in play. Niagara getting that ball. They're going to try and kick it back upfield. Bad crowd there. Haley Lewis coming up. Her first touch. Center to Medeiros. She crosses it over to number 7. That's Oliveira. Pass it back. Robitaille crosses it into the box. Can't find another Hawk. Hawks wearing whites. Niagara Knights wearing blues this evening. Some good possession here by Humber early on, but they can't find those scoring chances just quite yet. But that really just comes with time and, just attempts, right?
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, you got to look at that left side of the attack with Cassia Torre and Caitlin Russell. I mean, those two have just formed a really good chemistry on that left side, and usually that's kind of where Humber likes to press their offense through. They try to get it to Russell. It's kind of anything in the box out the front, it's the Russell show.
And on that left side, don't forget about Haley Lewis. She's been spectacular from that left wing back position. Crossed into the box was pretty good, but the keeper, Nakarato, will scoop that one right up. Sierra Nakarato from Milton, Ontario, playing here tonight. Humber having to get things started from their own back end. Crossover to Oliveira. She keeps it in. Was looking for Caitlin Russell. Couldn't find her. We're going to have a run here. But Ettore couldn't do much with that one.
It's that left side duo there once again. Ball intended for Russell. She misses it, but Ettore right behind it, picking it up, trying to get a good look.
Russell playing away from the middle, trying to get around a few Knights. We'll pass it back. Good pass up. Medeiros was trying to find a lane, couldn't. Ball will be cleared out to center safely. Played out on the right side to Robitaille. Zernuska. She'll go back to the middle. While Humber sets up here, we'll take a look at the standings. Of course, we mentioned Humber sitting atop that OCAA West, but that Eastern Division has a couple teams that are pretty impressive as well. Seneca, 8-0 on the season, no losses, no draws, so they're perfect. And then Durham, 7-0-1, an identical record to Humber.
Yeah,
Could be threats there for in the tournament for Humber.
For sure, and it's good competition all over the OCAA in East or West. So in that provincial tournament, it's gonna be a good one to watch.
Absolutely. Head coach Jose Caro trying to put his stamp on this team here would be absolutely massive if he is able to secure a medal, especially gold in the provincials.
Gold would look nice for Humber.
Of course, Humber's got those blue uniforms with gold, so it goes along almost perfectly.
It's all about styling.
Zernuska fires. That one just past the post. Didn't miss by much.
That was a nice chance there, Ball just curling a little bit just towards the left side post, and straighten it up a little bit. It's probably going top corner.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was going to miss by much, but that will mark that one down as the first real scoring opportunity here for either side here tonight, just in the 4th minute of the game. Cleared out to midfield. Haley Lewis will advance the ball. Medeiros now looking for a Torre. She can't get around her defender. Sent back into the Knights' end, but Nakarado will just scoop that one up.
One thing to look at for the side of the Knights is the current OCAA Star of the Week, Sydney Sika. She sits second in the division with 8 tallies and 18 points. So if Niagara wants to get their offense going, it's going to be going through her.
8 goals and an assist on the season for her. Caitlin Russell fires. That one didn't miss by much either.
That was a good play by the defender. Russell's a very dangerous player, and you can't give her too much room to work. So kind of played that middle ground, didn't allow a far shot, but at the same time didn't get tricked by a couple of Russell's plays.
And now we're starting to see Humber kind of find a rhythm here, get a few scoring chances. They've been able to string a couple in a row together here now, and you got to imagine it's just a matter of minutes here before they can get a good chance in the box and eventually a goal. Niagara advancing that ball on the right wing side. It's Hultink giving chase. She loses it to Haley Lewis, and now she's going to come up. She gives that one away, but we'll pick that ball right back up. Humber with the ball.
So much speed in that left back spot with Haley Lewis. It looked like there was an opportunity bounding to happen for the side of Niagara, but Lewis just storming down the field, just catching her up and just doing a really good job on defense.
Backline playing up. Robitaille over to Oliveira, but can't connect. Knights throw in. Found Sika, but she was near that sideline and she won't be able to hang on. Bernardi to Haley Lewis, she'll center it. Now it's Gaddy with it. Was looking for a Torre, couldn't find her. Good job there to win the ball. Gaddy doing a good job there. Torres, she's running up that sideline, trying to center it, ball out of bounds. She's down. And she's still down. Teammate coming over to make sure she's okay. Haley Lewis going there now. Back up on her feet, which is good to see.
Not too sure what it is. Looks like she was grabbing the backside of her neck, so could just been like a little whiplash.
She's going to stay in this game, so she's got to be at least feeling pretty okay. This is going to lead to a free kick in prime territory here. Whistle blown, here's the kick. Good looking one. Headed out by the Knights defense. Good job. Retta giving chase now. She won't get there. Niagara can't get the counterattack started though, and Bernardi's going to get things started on the back end for the Hawks.
Yeah, last game at home, we kind of really talked about Bernardi in net and how she's the field general for her squad, you know, really calling out for the back line, making sure that everybody knows like where the opponents are on the field, if anybody's getting pressured, if anybody has open time. She does a good job back there in goaltend.
Certainly been one of the defensive stars this season for the Humber Hawks. Impressive stat line, 6 games played, 6 starts, only 1 goal against on 9 saves, and 4 clean sheets. Add to that the job she's been doing as the de facto sweeper for that Humber back line, as that ball sails out of play for a goal kick. It's a little bit of a worry after Vanessa Fiore. His career was over as a Humber Hawk, but it's good to see that her replacement has been well above serviceable.
Yeah, they found a good replacement for Fiore.
Niagara kind of trying to get things started here. Right to Robitaille. Russell retreating. She's going to pass it back to Haley Lewis. Advanced up. Humber still got it. Was looking for Medeiros. Couldn't find her. Niagara having trouble getting out of their own end. Great read there by Robitaille. Medeiros now looking for the through ball. Instead goes to the wing for Ettore. She's got space there but is running out of it. He's going to keep that ball in. Turns around. Looking for the cross. Niagara got some defensive help there, and they'll just knock that ball safely out of bounds for the Hawks throw in.
So much speed on the left side and strength. You know, we see Cassie Ettore every time. She's fighting off a defender. It's all in the legs. You know, you plant the legs and keeping your defender off the ball.
Soccer is a game involving footwork, you don't say.
The coordination I never learned.
Oh, yeah. I feel you there, brother. Medeiros with it. Cross it over to Oliveira. Does she have a play? Guarded by 2. Zernuska now. She fires again. And for the second time, she did not miss by much.
Yeah, so far, you know, Niagara's defense is really just kind of holding Humber outside of the box. They're getting a lot of long shots, and that's something we're not really used to seeing from this Humber offense. You know, they get in close. You know, Russell kind of dekes out a defender or 2, maybe 3, and gets a close shot at the net. But so far, that back line holding strong.
That way this Humber, or rather this Niagara defense is playing. You got to think they're playing with fire a little bit by allowing those long shots. You know, eventually one of those you got to feel is going to go in.
Yeah, they're getting really close. They're kind of just in the game. Again, it's a game of inches, you know. Just missing a couple of the shots, and eventually, you know, just keep trying. They're just going to go in.
Soccer, one of the few games where you can completely miss a shot, and then you could get oh yeah, good job with that one. Out of play. It's going to be a throw in for the Knights.
Yeah, we talked about the Knights' back line, but, like, we also need to talk about Humber's back line and how strong they are and how well they are at defending. And it's kind of all on the shoulders and the back of Remy Pelletier, the fifth-year player, the senior. She was honored earlier tonight. And it's just always outstanding defense from that back line. And you can't really say anything bad about it. And
we keep mentioning this, but really Humber's whole identity kind of is from the back out. So, you know, not only do they hold up their end defensively, but they get the offense started as well.
Yeah, they do a good job using the back line to generate offense, you know. If a play's not working on the right side, fish it through the back line, go to the left.
And it's just a Humber lineup is just full of really complete players. Like, a lot of these players, you can kind of switch around their positions, and I think you'd still find around the same amount of success. Niagara is trying to get it out again. Cleared right to Oliveira. She crosses it up. Russell Lowe one touch didn't quite go her way. Jackson passed it up. Robitaille couldn't hang on. Great Trick centers it. Could be an opportunity here for the Knights. They got some space. Ball down low. The dive there by Bernardi. A great job.
Great heads-up play by Bernardi. You know, comes into the box. Don't give any room. You know, you just gotta suffocate any pressure you have, and she did a good job just on that read.
And as a goalkeeper, you got to be aware that that 18-yard box, that's your area. Players got to watch out there, and she certainly made it known there that that's her space. Ball bounces out of bounds. Oliveira to take the throw in for Humber. Zernuska passes it over to Haley Lewis. Up to Ettore. Gaddy now, she advances. It was looking for Russell. Can't find her foot. That'll be scooped up by Nacardo. Or Nacarado, excuse me. Retta gets the offense started. Humber moves some bodies up. They'll move it back and try again. Zernuska tripped up there. It's going to be a free kick. I believe that was some incidental contact by Rachel Luby.
So far, you know, it kind of just seems like it's a feeling out process for both teams. You know, nobody wants to make that mistake to lead to the first really big scoring chance. And it's Humber, it just seems like they're trying to get that read on the Knights and how they play. And so they're slowly learning, you know, they're trying to get into the box more. But it's just one thing about just that back line that Humber just hasn't solved yet.
Still plenty of time in this match for Humber to figure them out. About 75 minutes, give or take. And we're just past 15 minutes in this one, so half an hour left to go in the first half. Still waiting on that first goal. 0-0 here at Ontario Soccer Centre. Seniors night for the Humber Hawks. Good read there by Nacarado. Punched that ball out of the crease. Humber having to run back. Medeiros finds Kaylin Russell. Goes to her left. Nice move. Loses the ball, though. Some great heads-up defense there by the Knights. Could have easily been 1-0 there for Humber. Medeiros has it again. Moves to her left. Shoots. And that's in! Beauty of a goal. Katarina Medeiros. Humber on the board. 1-0. 17th minute.
You know, I was going to say Russell had the great chance, but Medeiros, what a strike from the top part of the box. You see Russell goes down, cuts it off, and Katarina Medeiros, just an absolute beautiful strike. Left foot, the top left corner. It's just wow.
And there's another look at the strike. Great view of it there.
From outside the box.
Absolutely label that one for that top left corner. Medeiros puts another little notch in her successful season here. Third goal in 9 games. From a player who doesn't even get a lot of starts on this Humber squad.
You know, we talk about Russell so much on the offensive side, but Medeiros comes up and she'll give you what you need sometimes with just those goals or those good looks.
Yeah, usually Jose Caro has her in his back pocket, so to speak, something he can play in the late stages of the game when, you know, the other team's defenders are slowly starting to get a little bit tired. But we went for firepower right away here tonight, and it worked.
I'm just more impressed with left foot. Just so much power. I can barely score with my right.
Yeah, certainly going with your opposite foot, not easy. We know Katarina is quite the skilled player, so can't be too surprised there. Humber's going to try again here. They're feeling it after scoring that first one. Retta advancing the ball. Finds Russell. She turns. Retta's going to try it again. Torres, she's knocked down. Referee blows his whistle quickly for the free kick.
You can't give her space to run on that left side because once she's free, she creates a lot of room with just the speed alone.
And that becomes an instant pick your poison scenario for the other team. You know, do you send that extra player to the wide, but then you leave Russell and Medeiros open in the middle? Never an easy task going up against these Humber Hawks.
Either way, it's a good strategy to do for Humber. I mean, you have two really just key players inside the box, and then you just have so much speed up on the left.
Good looking cross. Oh, that touch there. Looked like that was Haley Lewis. Did not miss by much.
Yeah, last home game, she didn't make it in the lineup, you know, was resting. But
another look.
Yeah, close. She looked like she was trying to get that left side post. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, last game wasn't in the lineup, wasn't on the bench. Kind of was just a rest day for her. Hopefully, it wasn't an injury related. But she's looking so far so good today. I mean, no mistakes out of that left back spot.
Yeah, I was gonna say she looks absolutely fine here tonight, playing like she never missed a beat. Medeiros loses that ball. Zernuska gives chase. Now Niagara's going to try and advance the ball. Hey, Lewis, good step to bring that ball back. Niagara still in possession on the throw-in. Ball worked down that far side. Niagara player knocked down right near the box. No call. Looked to be Rylan Great Tricks. Now it's going to be a Humber throw-in. Errant pass. Another chance here for Niagara. Arcand passes it up. They'll find no one on her side as Haley Lewis runs back to retrieve it. Gaddy knocked down, but she gets the pass off to Zernuska. Oliveira. Great Tricks tries to steal from her. She fell. Robitaille back to Oliveira. Cleared by Robitaille. Russell giving chase. Good press here by the Hawks. Ball cleared right into the back of Russell. Robitaille, great job to win that ball back, but she knocked down Great Tricks, and she's down. She's back on her feet.
There's frustration on the side of the Knights. It was a really aggressive challenge, you know, but it did appear that it did get all ball. It was just the contact afterwards as well, but still a clean challenge.
It looked that way to me as well. About halfway through this first half, Humber on top 1-0 off that beautiful goal by Katarina Medeiros. Great Tricks is going to stay in here.
And I said it before, it's going to be just really a feeling out process for both of these teams. And Humber, you know, striking early, getting the understanding of how the Knights defense is going to handle them.
Great Tricks makes a run. She's knocked down. Referee reaches into his pocket for the caution. That'll be against Emily Robitaille. Yeah, got in a little bit late for that challenge clear trip. This is going to lead to an important free kick here. Humber setting up a wall of Oliveira and Robitaille on that left side. Sika's going to take the free kick. Here we go. Goes for the goal, but can't find it.
I don't know if you heard it, but Bernardi just on that free kick screaming, "Hold the line."
Does not want to give up one this early in the game. Gotta love that. Or possibly ever. Whistle blown. Is going to be a free kick for Niagara, and we're going to get a substitution for the Knights. Number 16, Tori Holtink checking in. And coming out is number 4, Megan Morgado. Free kick just beyond half here for the Knights. Good looking kick, headed into the box. Shot, oh, just past the net.
Big
Humber,
save.
Yeah, Humber avoids a little problem there, and it's going to lead to a corner kick here for the Knights.
Yeah, one more look at it right here. It was a nice header to set up the play, and then Bernardi just gets the glove on it.
Yeah, good call, Zach. Bernardi got those mitts in there, got that brick wall working early. Here's the corner. Bernardi once again gets in there, tries to clear it out. Just trickles its way out of the box. It's going to be another corner kick here for the Niagara Knights.
The diving punches, she wanted to get it out. I think it just grazed the knuckles.
Was just enough to get that ball out of trouble, but just for moments as we're going to pick it up here again. High up in the air. Still in bounds. Knocked out of play. Looked like that was Haley Lewis. It's going to be a throw in here for Niagara.
One of the few times we've really seen this Humber defense get tested. And it looks like it'll go that one, a goalie kick.
Humber avoiding danger there. Now they're going to try and advance this ball, try and add another goal to their tally. Bernardi's kick. Finds the chest of one of the Knights. That was Sydney Sika. Some good pressure by Oliveira. After that free kick, Niagara beginning to find a little bit of life here in this game, trying to get some opportunities, but they really haven't been able to get that one big chance yet.
Yeah, it's been a lot of contested opportunities so far. Really nothing clean looking. But it's more of a testament to just how well this Humber defense is.
But Bernardi's come up clutch when she's needed to.
Yeah, I think 2, maybe 3 big saves already on the night by Bernardi. So, I mean, you brought her in to be that replacement, to be that stop, and she's done a phenomenal job. You know, leading the league with 6 wins, looking to try to get number 7 tonight. It's been a pretty good season for the goalkeeper on the side of Humber.
That's even something that's been a little unusual, I should say, where we've seen games where Bernardi doesn't even get a single shot on net against her, where she doesn't have to be tested. A little bit of a different story here tonight. Zernuska wins that ball. She's going to get it out. Finds Caitlin Russell.
Beautiful pass.
Satori on that left side, trying to find space in the middle. She's surrounded by plenty of defenders. Gets that ball through, trying to win it back. She can't. Cleared out. A good job by Anya Perry. Zernuska now, she gets it back. Russell couldn't find enough space. And here come the Knights. Right out to Haley Lewis, just keeps that one in. Torre finds Medeiros. Medeiros has a defender on her. Now Zernuska fires it up into the box. Once again into the midst of Nakarato.
A little bit too much power. She looked like she was trying to find Russell on a run there. Just not going the way of the Hawks right there, unfortunately.
Retta will pass it back to Bernardi. She settles it. Crossed over to Oliveira on the right. Gives that one away. Going to middle is Sika. Crossed it over to her right. Can't find her teammate. Now Luby gives chase. Good job using the body there by Haley Lewis to win that throw in. Out of bounds once again. Humber will hang on. 30 minutes passed in the first half. Humber leading this one 1-0 off the foot of Katarina Medeiros, her 3rd of the season. Ball worked around that Humber backline to Robitaille. She crossed it up looking for Oliveira. Perfect ball. Crosses it. That one's going to get intercepted. Cleared out back to Robitaille. She's looking for Caitlin Russell. Not enough pop on that ball, though. Oliveira crossed it. She finds Russell. Can't hang on to it, though. Medeiros, nice little move to free up some space. Works it in deep to Ettore. Does she have room for the cross? It's knocked out of bounds. Every player saying it should be their kick. It's going to be a goal kick.
It looked like it might have just hit off the hip of Ettore just before they crossed the line. But, again, you know, Humber generating good offense through the middle. We've seen it on the left side. We've seen it up here on the right with with the through ball. But, you know, the middle 4 of the Hawks has just done – they've been really consistent all year long and just doing a great job again here tonight.
And if you can work plays in the middle, that is really so important because that's where you got the least space to operate with. So if you can do that, you'll be a pretty good team, as we've seen by the Hawks really all season. Chance here for the Knights. Running alongside that box. Went for the cross. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Knights. Desjardins to take this throw in. Fired, and that's a goal. Wow. That one bent up then down. Sydney Sika breaking the tie here for the Niagara Knights. It's 1-1.
And she leads the team for a reason, right? And beautiful goal there by Sika. Notches us all up at 1. All came off this throw-in. Outside, just getting under the crossbar. 1 inch taller. If Bernardi was 1 inch taller, gets the hand on the ball.
And a bit of a disarming shot there. It looked like it was missing, and then that last second kind of curled down into the net. Great attempt and a great goal. Sika getting another opportunity. She's in. Bernardi doesn't take any chances there. Scoops up that ball.
Heads up play, you know. Momentum right now, it's shifted a little bit towards Niagara. So Humber, try to calm things down. Play your game. Get back control of this match.
Yeah, really since that free kick earlier on, about 20 minutes into this game or so, things have really swung into the Niagara Knights side. We've seen a lot of great opportunities by them. That all culminated in that one goal. Humber's going to have to do a little soul searching here, try and find what made them tick earlier on here.
They came out of the gates with just a lot of speed and a lot of aggression. It's kind of looks like they toned it down a little bit as time keeps going here in the first half. So you got to try to ramp it up a little bit.
Cross into the box. Zernuska couldn't get her head on that one. Cleared out to Robitaille. Robitaille looking. Cross up, she finds Zernuska. Had 2 attempts earlier, couldn't find the net though. Passed around, great read there by Gaddy. Still has it. Past that back line. Retta's going to advance the ball to Medeiros. Battling for it. Just loses it. It's going to be a foul against Medeiros. Ball goes the other way.
Cleat got caught up right there with one of the defenders.
Yeah, it was that last little move trying to dive to get that ball back. About 10 minutes left in the first half. Tie game. Ball advanced into the Humber end. Arcan trying to center it. Has it knocked away, still in bounds. Cross into box, Bernardi will dive down to grab that one. Advance to midfield. Great tricks advancing it. Humber having trouble getting the ball past center. There they do it. Kaylin Russell with it. Couple substitutions getting ready for the Humber Hawks. Rose Policelli and Emma Genova about to check in. Ball being kicked back and forth.
Man, just Humber's defense holding strong continuously as they're trying to mount something here. And just every time they get to the midfield mark, you know, Niagara just has an answer to shut them down.
And Niagara seems to be pretty content with letting that Humber backline kind of kick that ball around, kind of figure out the start of the play. But once that ball gets to midfield, Zach, you're right. They got 9 players back there, and they're ready for just about anything.
Yeah, the defense for Niagara has just also done a really good job shutting down Russell. She's had maybe 2 good looks. But other than that, she's been heavily contested every time she gets the ball.
Zeke had some nice good moves there, but couldn't get past that Humber defense once again. Perry advancing the ball, but Gaddy's going to get that one. Torre just getting that ball back. Now Humber's going to try the counterattack. Kaylin Russell knocking down player there, and ball's going to come the other way. Robitaille checking out for Policelli. And Emma Genova is coming into this one for Katerina Medeiros. We'll continue here. Free kick from the Niagara end. Humber gets the first foot on that one.
Strong challenge there by Genova. And maybe the fresh legs could help Humber generate some more offense here.
I think that's the hope that Jose Caro's put into these two players. Just try and get something going, just try and break that tie. You can just get a good chance here before halftime. Anything you kind of rally around going into that second half. Niagara working that ball back. They're in a little bit of trouble. Caitlin Russell putting on the pressure along with Genova. Whistle blown. It's going to be a free kick for the Knights. Another one. Gaddy can't get that one out. Genova with it. Cross up looking for Oliveira, couldn't find her. Zernuska now. Good cross for Haley Lewis. Trying to find some space on that far side. Ball will roll out of bounds. Will stay Humber possession. 5 minutes left to go in the first half.
It's just very heavy man-to-man defense here. Every time the Hawks just pass that midfield line. Caitlin Russell really just hasn't been able to get much room going. Cassia Torre, she gets the speed, but the defenders on that side are just really closing down.
Here's that pressure you're talking about. Whenever one of those Humber player gets it, there's a Knights player running immediately to her. Good job by Guy to win that one. Could be an opportunity here. Fires. That will dribble easily into the chest of the keeper. We'll keep this one a 1-1 game. Kick to midfield. Zernuska on that one. She gets it right back. Retta. Now Zernuska. Crossed up, no. Perry with it. Turns around looking for a play. Niagara trying to get a play of their own here before halftime. Holtnick running for that one. Bernardi will get to it. She clears it. Right to Great Tricks, though, on Niagara. Sika with it now. She'll pass it back. Crosses into the box lane for Holtnick. But instead we'll find Bernardi. Booted up to midfield, that's far. Looking for Caitlin Russell, almost found her. She was sandwiched between a couple of the Niagara Knights defenders. Bad centering attempt there by Great Tricks. Humber's gonna try again with a few minutes left to go.
Try to get some open field. It's been really difficult for them to generate just open field looks.
Thrown here for the Hawks.
We said at the start of the game, this is probably going to be one of the tightest matches we've seen, and it's living up to the standards.
Cross into the box, no. Oliveira giving chase. Clear it out to safety. That'll be a corner kick. And Humber's only had one draw in the season. That one happened here against the Mohawk Mountaineers. It was a 1-1 draw. Humber led that game for a long stretch, and it was a late goal that tied that one.
Yeah, and the last time these two met, it was another close one. In 2019, it was a 3-2 win for Niagara. But on the lifetime, all-time record for Humber, it's 10-2 against Niagara. So they've played them really well, and it's been a close contest. They just got to continue, just put pressure on and just try to get something generated on the offensive side.
Humber's got all those players pressed up in the offensive third. They can get something going here, but ball's out of bounds. Will be a Knights throw in.
They always say defense wins championships, and it's showing right here, both sides, strong defense, strong back lines. Just trying to break through are both teams.
This game a big one for Niagara. A win here would put them in second place in the OCAA West. Great run here. Gaddy passing it back. Haley Lewis now, the left back. Try to advance the ball to Caitlin Russell, but will miss her. And will roll softly out of bounds for a goal kick. Under a minute to go here before stoppage time in the first half. Tied 1-1 off the feet of Katarina Medeiros for Humber. For the Niagara Knights, that goal came off the foot of Sydney Sika. Both beautiful goals here. Genova now. Give and go with Oliveira. She gets it back. Crossed into the box was a low one. That was blocked. We'll try again. Finds Russell. Booted that one off the crossbar. Rebound. No, that one just missed. And I think that's what Jose Caro was looking for out of his team just before halftime.
Yeah, on our angle here on Caitlin Russell's shot, it looked like he was going to clear over the net, no problem, but boots off the crossbar. And Ettore there to clean up the scraps, but just missing again. And that's been Humber's probably best look since they scored the goal.
No kidding, and they could just end off this half cleanly here. That could be a real momentum shifter heading into halftime. Policelli up to Genova. Oliveira, she loses it. We'll run after Perry for it. Staying around that goal line. Cleared out, but right to Gaddy. She'll turn around. Haley Lewis on that far side. Knocked out of bounds. Humber will have another play. Or maybe not, as the referee blows his whistle for halftime. This one a 1-1 draw. And Zach, it's been a pretty exciting one.
It's been a fun one. It feels like that half went by so fast. But just back and forth, we're seeing two really good good defenses go at it right here. And the offense is coming through in pieces. You'll see the first goal, left foot by Katarina Medeiros. It was a beautiful shot. I'm still impressed at how she was able to score that one. But again, on the side of Niagara, you have your leading goal scorer, Sika. She comes and gets the notch that ties this one up. So it's a brand new game for 45 more minutes, but Andrew, it's been a good one.
Looks like it's going to come down to whoever wins the second half. For Humber just needing one more point to close out the division. And Niagara, we mentioned, giving chase to Sheridan, trying to close out that number 2 spot in the West Division as we get a look at the halftime stats rather.
Yeah, the offensive side of Humber, a lot more attempts. They've been doing a good job. It's been tough to get clean looks. And for Niagara, it's the back line from Humber that's really just shutting them down. Remy Pelletier, she's back there and she's holding her own. She's doing a great job.
Yeah, certainly great job by that Humber back line, keeping those Niagara attempts low here. As you can see by the numbers here today. Corner kicks 3-2, so both teams have had their chances there. So that'll just about do it for us here in the first half. Join us in about 15 minutes for half number 2. Welcome back to Ontario Soccer Center for half number 2 of the Humber Hawks versus the Niagara Knights. The regular season home finale for these Humber Hawks, trying to get past Niagara here. They took an early lead, but about halfway through that first half, Niagara tied it up with a beautiful strike.
Yeah, I mean, Sydney Sika coming and delivering for her squad like she's done all year long. So now, Humber just got to answer back. They ended off that first half really, really well, Andrew. So I'm hoping that they're able to build off that momentum and just kind of come out here firing.
And one of the starters back in this, Katerina Medeiros checking back in for Emma Genova. Of course, half number 2, players are flipped on each end. Humber still in their home whites. Niagara wearing their blues here this evening.
And one thing that won't change with this side flop is we'll still hear Bernardi be in the field general.
That's right. Medeiros trying to start things off here. Haley Lewis now. Niagara picking up from where they left off in that first half, not making things easy here for the Hawks early on in the second half.
Yeah, they played a really slow game to start it off, and then once they got going, they've held down really strong.
Sika and Caitlin Russell were battling for that ball. Looked like an innocent enough play, but Sika's down.
Yeah, I think Russell went for a second attempt at the ball and actually kicked her, I believe, in the ankle.
Trainer on the field. Going to check that foot and that ankle.
Yeah, nothing harsh after that. I was just going to play at the ball, went for it, and instead of getting the ball, she got the ankle.
She's getting back up on her feet. Unfortunately, she will not have the strength to make it off the field on her own, as she's going to be carried off by the trainer, and Natasha Desjardins, one of her teammates. Never a good sight to see. We're going to hope that Sydney is going to be okay. Niagara's going to have to make a substitution, and running up the sideline is one of the starters, Rachel Luby, to sub in.
Yeah, it's just it's unfortunate for the side of Niagara. Your leading goal scorer and your only goal scorer of the game out early in the second half. So obviously player safety is the main thing.
It's going to be a little bit of drizzle coming down here in Vaughan, Ontario, as the elements are finally coming into play. The wind hadn't played much of a factor here this evening. None at all, really. Haven't felt the wind, but starting to get a little wet here, so that should add a little extra dimension, a little extra caveat to this match.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too heavy, obviously. Getting a little bit of flashbacks back to the home opener last year where it was just torrential downpour.
Oh, no. I was not there for that one, but I could imagine. You could see it really on your screen. That light drizzle's trying to come down. Free kick by Niagara into the box. Headed away. Great tricks. Knocks that one down into the corner. Will stay in bounds. Niagara player turning around. Pass it up. Humber's got it. Rain really picking up here at Ontario Soccer Center. And watch out here. This could be an interesting one. Play there on net. Bernardi having to make a dive down, but Haltink was almost away. Could have made this one 2-1 for Niagara. Buros advances that ball. Niagara player knocked down asking for a call. That was a great trick. She's been finding a lot of the Humber bodies here in this match. Was knocked down in a foul that really acted as a momentum changer for the Niagara Knights earlier, which eventually culminated in that goal. Keeper Nakaroto scoops that up. Rain's starting to slow down here a little bit. Still drizzle, though.
Just as fast as it picks up, it slows right down.
Mother Nature, ladies and gentlemen. What can you say?
That's the Canadian experience, getting all 4 seasons.
Don't say it, Zach. I don't want to see any snow here tonight. Rain, and that's it for me.
But wouldn't that make for such a fun game? You know, just add some snow into it. That's real Canadian soccer right there.
It'll look pretty, I'll give you that.
You get some cool celebrations afterwards.
I'm sure we would. Maybe some snow angels, maybe.
Or just
nets of the
dive right into a snowbank or penguin slide.
That works too.
Come on.
That works too. Rain picking up a little bit here once again. I think it's going to be a wet one for the rest of this game. And with the field conditions kind of slick like this, it's a little bit of a trade-off. You know, you can certainly help make some plays. The slick grass can help you advance some passes a little bit more, but on the other hand, it's just difficult to get your foot down and kind of get that footwork going as well as opposed to it being dry turf.
Yeah, on the turf especially, right? Because once that gets wet, it can get really slippery. So that ball gets harder to control the more and more it rains.
That's why I'm mostly stuck to indoor.
That's why I chose baseball.
You guys don't play in the rain.
No, once it starts raining, I'm in the car.
It's like the old George Carlin baseball versus football. You seen that one?
I don't know if I have.
No, actually. it's like football. It's basically like, oh, baseball. You know, there's no time limit. It can go on forever. It's like football's played under this time limit. So baseball, we only play if it stops or if it starts raining, we stop playing. Football's playing under the weather condition.
Of course.
Yeah, and the same, of course, applies for soccer or real football, you could say, according to the Europeans.
Shout out.
Bernardi will secure that ball. Back to some light drizzle here. Certainly makes these conditions a little bit more manageable to play under.
Yeah, still could impact though from like the little big spurt of rain that we did have. Because once that field gets wet and that ball starts to get slippery, it gets very hard to control. So look for that to play a little bit of factors as we get to the closing sides of this game. One thing I will say, though, when it rains, it gives off that good rain smell.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about, so I didn't sound as crazy as I thought I would.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Of course, this is fake grass in front of us, but we got some real grass behind us, kind of giving us that nice aroma. Play here. Bernardi comes out of her net to boot that one away into the stands.
It's a smart play. You saw the attacker just crashing into the net, and Bernardi wisely just coming to the box and clearing it. Doesn't matter if it's going to go out or stay in. She was crashing it, and she was getting that out of the way.
A smart play there, like you said, Zach. Now clear the danger. Niagara's going to have to set it up again. Gaddy gets knocked down as she cleared it. Foul called.
Be interested to see, you know, we have Russell playing on the left side as well as Tori actually switched over to the right. So you're kind of spreading out your players in the chemistry-wise.
One of the seniors, Emma Stushnoff, getting ready to check back into this one. She's at midfield sideline. Whistle blown. Another free kick here for the Hawks. And that's a Rose Policelli coming out for the substitution. She came into this game as a sub. Stushnoff gets into position. Humber adding another forward here. Trying to press for this winner. Oliveira, the free kick. Good looking one. Bounces down. But it bounces right into the midst.
Just a bit too hard, a little softer, and Russell was actually kind of sneaking in back door to try to get that ball.
Ball curling to the right. Great tricks turning around. Advancing that ball, knocked out of bounds off of her teammate, Lisa Arcand. It's going to be a Humber throw and Haley Lewis to take it. Right to Medeiros. Lewis now. Reto will work it back with the rest of the back line. Booted upfield looking for Russell, couldn't find her. Once again into the midst of Sierra and Nakarato. Oliveira trying to fight for possession. Great tricks with it. Nakaratu will have to clear that out. Off the body of Haley Lewis and out of bounds for the Knights throw in.
It's been kind of a chess match in the second half, really. No team overextending, trying to play really just careful soccer.
Humber playing methodically here in the second half, trying to find that second goal and try and break this tie. Haley Lewis now on that left side. She'll cut to the middle. Cross it for Stushnoff, can't control that. Cleared out to center. Player running with the head of steam here. Niagara trying to get that counterattack going. Can't get past that Humber defense. Whistle blown. It's going to be a free kick for Niagara. Chance for Niagara to get this ball into the box.
It's a one-man wall.
Could be all they need. Let's see how this goes. Kick is up. Right into the chest of Bernardi. Good job by her to seek out that ball. Booted out to midfield. Stushnoff turns back. Pass to Oliveira. She gives chase. Wins that ball.
Nice move on the outside half.
Stushnoff looking to set her to that one. Got away from her. Great Tricks will pick it up. Gaddy fought for that one. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for the Hawks. Haley Lewis takes it quickly. That one just over the head of Great Tricks. Medeiros with it. Tries again to Russell. Russell tried to cut towards the middle, but she was surrounded by a number of Knights there. Medeiros cuts to her left. Bit of an errant play there. She knocks it out of bounds. 60 minutes into the game.
Very passive from the both sides here. Defense is just coming out strong in the second half. The Knights don't want to make any mistakes, allowing for Humber to get a good looks, but the same side, Humber is just playing very, very good soccer on the defensive side.
Neither one of these teams wanting to give up that winning goal. Both teams looking at a draw right now. That would put Humber, that would clinch the Western Division for them. For Niagara, that would put them in a tie, at least for now, with Sheridan for number 2. Caitlin Russell gets around her opponent, fires, just past that near post.
Fantastic move, just unfortunate. Wasn't able to finish it there. Looks like it just caught the outside part of her foot and just kept tailing off towards the left. Just another look at it there. You know, she wanted that one. Close chance, just unable to get it.
Yeah, it's like she pulled a rabbit out of her hat there. All of a sudden, she found a ton of time and space and methodically put that chance together, was able to get a strike away, but just couldn't find the net. They'll try again, though. Haley Lewis working on the near side. Great Tricks trying to get a hold of her, can't. Couple of bodies bouncing off each other there. Free kick here for Humber. Medeiros to take it. Players running towards the 18-yard box. And I think we can expect Cross here. I doubt she's going to go for the direct free kick, but
wouldn't surprise me if she did.
Let's see, Zach. Goes for the cross. Cleared out by the Knights. Still not out of danger, though. Stasnov's going to give chase. Controls the ball. Works towards the middle. Gives that ball away. Good strip there by the Hawks. Working down low, trying to get the ball to Caitlin Russell. Battle there at the goal line. Perry winning that one. Given away right to Medeiros. Medeiros shoots, fires. Right past that near post again.
Again, they're trying to get to that post. It's so close every time. Just too much tail on the ball. But, you know, the Hawks, they're putting the pressure on right now. They're having Niagara play on their heels a little bit. And that's kind of opening up some good opportunities and really good looks.
Yeah, just like that, Humber's found that momentum back. Rain here has stopped at Ontario Soccer Center, but you can kind of see that field's still slick. So it's still going to play a factor here for the remaining 27 or so minutes. Oliveira. Out of bounds will be Hawks ball. Caitlin Russell still looking for goal number 10. It's been a while since Humber's had the Golden Boot winner for the conference. Since Joanna Vitale, the Humber Hall of Famer, played with the team in 99-2000. That one just missed.
Yeah, 99 to 2001. Andrew, she finished her career here and I was just born.
Oh boy, you're making me feel old now, Zach. I was still a youngin' around that time, so.
I'm more impressed that record stood all these years.
Yeah.
That's 21 years.
Well, this is Humber. These records are made to be broken.
Of course.
Throw in here for the Knights. Throw and taken. Humber will just keep that one in by the corner. Tries to clear it past the defensive third. They get it out. Still danger though. We have number 9, Sydney Sika, looking like she's about ready to check back into this game for Niagara. Be a little bit of that spark that this team needs. Haley Lewis almost got tripped from behind. Obvious foul there. Ryland Graytrix being presented with the caution there.
Like you said, Sydney Sika, went down early in the second half here with the ankle injury, and she's ready. She's getting pumped up. She wants to help her squad try to win this game.
Genova trying to advance that ball. Finds Stushnov just out of her reach though. Nakarato will pick that one up. Reto will pass it through the back line. Niagara now working to try and advance that ball. Perry. Nice little move to free up some space. Still pressing in their own half. They're going to turn it over. And Sydney Sika is going to step on the field. She comes in for Rachel Luby.
Looks like she has something on her left ankle. I believe it might be an ankle brace. So the injury could still be lingering on her, so that's something just to keep in mind here as we dwindle down this game.
Still fine enough to play though. Russell lets that one bounce over her head, gets the touch. Can't get around the defenders though. Haley Lewis now battling for it. Graytrix tried to clear it out, she couldn't. Medeiros now. Graytrix wins that ball back. It's going to be a free kick for Niagara. Sika didn't get a good touch on that one. Humber right back in possession. Humber working this ball around, but seeing some pressure. Great cross into the center to find Russell. She'll pass it to Medeiros. Was looking for Haley on the left. She's got it. She's in the box. Fires, but that one misses. Got the wrong part of her foot.
Try to go with the left foot shot. Just missed into the left side of the net, and Humber are having fantastic opportunities.
Luby, who just came out, is going to check right back into this game for Ryland Graytrix. Goal kick here for the Knights. Now in the 70th minute. Great read there by Medeiros, keeps this in. Nakarato is going to have to scoop that one up. Shushnov has that ball on the far side. Finds some space going to the middle. That pass cut out. Now Niagara coming the other way. Knights finding success advancing the ball. Slide tackle there, works to Humber's advantage. No call. Good read here. It's Caitlin Russell. She's got some space, running in towards the box. Passes to her teammate. Fires, big save! Whistle blown.
Offside called.
Wow.
Great opportunity. Just offside. I believe that was Medeiros. Take another look. Yeah. Oh. It just looked just a little bit. Excuse me, that was Genova. And it's a game of inches. Yeah.
Yep, and we had the perfect camera angle for that one.
We had the VAR look right there. Holy.
Whistle there. We have a Niagara player down. Trainer being called onto the field.
Game's gone a bit scrappy. You know, both clubs, they want to get this win.
Yeah, both teams near the top of the table in the OCAA West. Big points on the line for either team. And boy, oh boy, final 20 minutes here. They're starting to feel the pressure.
You know, we've been treated to a really good match. It's still time to go, but oh, I'm excited to see how this one ends, Andrew. It's been a really good match all around. Good chances on both sides. Defense has just been basically standing on their heads, and it's just phenomenal play.
It looks like it's going to be whoever blinks first loses at this point. Humber players going back to their bench to get a little huddle here with Coach Jose Caro. Caro reminding his players what the plan is here, just kind of reinforcing that. We want to finish with a strong last 18 minutes here.
Players, you know, they've been giving everything they can so far. It's been a really good game we've been treated to.
Substitution for the Niagara Knights. Megan Morgado, excuse me, coming into this one. We hope that Niagara player is okay. Looks to be Jessica Rick being helped off the field as we enter the 74th minute. Play back underway. A couple players battling for on the far side. Booted out to midfield. Humber first on that one. Medeiros tried to turn to make a play, couldn't hang on. Now Gaddy. Looking for Haley Lewis, couldn't find her. Oliveira will try again. Gives it away. Sydney Sika through ball. But that will find the keeper, Bernardi. She's looking for Haltank.
It's good play on both sides. Really, it's a chess match right now. It's who's going to make the first move to really just open up anything here in the later half of this game.
Perry will boot that out, and that's going to be a throw in for Humber. Gaddy was fighting for that one, falls down. She'll get it this time, though. Looking for Caitlin Russell. She's going to have to run to the sideline to grab that one. She does. Out of bounds. Going to be a Hawks throw in. Haley Lewis to take it. Lewis to the cross. Looking for Stushnoff. Medeiros gets a foot on that one. That'll be fired out of bounds safely. Will be a throw in for Humber. Couple substitutions. Zernuska is going to check back in. As is Carvalho. Ball being worked in the corner. Medeiros sandwiched between a couple knights. Couldn't make a play.
It's been so difficult to get any room on either offensive side. Both teams just doing such a good job defensively. Really just covering all the zones and really good man-to-man coverage.
Stushnoff giving chase. Can't win that ball back. This could be a Humber throw-in. Now Zernuska and Carvalho will be able to check in. 14 minutes left in the match. Now, who are they coming in for? That's the question.
Looks like one of them will be Stushnoff. And Olivier, I believe.
Looks like you're right.
Yeah, Lisa Oliveira.
Cross finds Carvalho. Couldn't control it. Niagara coming the other way. Retta wins it at midfield. Sika strips that one right back, though. Retta's going to have to give chase. Turns around. Nice little chip move there by Carvalho. Zernuska. Gaddy crosses it to Haley Lewis on the right. High cross there, won't work. Niagara in possession. They'll try and get it out. Right to that Humber backline, though, and they'll reset.
Yeah, they've been really active today. A lot of good holds.
Long cross, Medeiros looking for Carvalho. She finds her in the corner. Cross into the box. Nope. Zernuska doing good to win that ball back. Can't do it, though. Medeiros will try again. Fires. That's in! Right through the mitts of the keeper, Nakarato. And Medeiros breaks the tie.
Katarina Medeiros. What a strike. Farther out than the first one. Oh man, breaks the tie. It's been a chess match, Andrew. And she knew it. She kicked it, it went over, and she knew it was going in. What a strike to break this tie. It's been a deadlock.
So that was at like 25, 30 yards out, too.
Wow.
What a kick. That was about 78th minute. Medeiros fires it up, looking for Carvalho in the corner, but that one I think just had a little too much juice on it.
Shoot it from farther. I think she has the power to.
An absolutely massive goal there puts Humber back on top. Medeiros, 2 goals in this one. That's her 4th of the season. And it couldn't have come at a more important time, Zach.
See, we were talking before the game about our predictions, and I said a hat trick will be scored by, the goal leader, Russell. I might have been wrong on the player there. That might be my bad.
We'll see. Still plenty of time to figure this one out. Kaylin Russell was knocked down, no call. They wanted a foul. This could be thrown here for the Hawks. Smart job working the body by Retta. Ten and a half left to go in the match. Plus any additional time added on by the referee.
We've been treated to an absolutely amazing game so far. And it wouldn't surprise me if the finish is even better than it's been.
Medeiros crossed it over to Haley Lewis. Into the corner. Out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for the Knights. Into the 81st minute. Zach Hubert believe Niagara is going to prepare a counterattack here. Try and get that tying goal. We mentioned before how important that point is.
It's going to be a full field press from Niagara to try to get that goal to tie it up here. But Humber, you know, once they get the lead, their defense just does such phenomenal work.
Ball being kicked around midfield.
Big step-up play by Pelletier right there. Just shows why she's been such a staple defensively for the Hawks.
Absolutely. Bernardi will scoop that one up and will fall on the ball. She's going to want to take her time here, just kind of milk that clock as much as possible.
Yeah, you have the lead. You guys control the game now. Nothing too crazy.
Thrown for the Hawks. Haley Lewis with it now. Going towards center. Can't get that through. Niagara throw-in. 8 minutes to go.
What a storied finish this could be, Andrew. Humber gets these points. Like you said, they clinched that side. But, you know, Niagara doesn't want to give up hope that they can still win this division.
Humber working off the reset. Bad giveaway there. Sika with it. Gets around another defender. Could be an opportunity here. Ball stripped away. Kicked out to the corner. Still stay in bounds. It's going to be a throw in there for Niagara. Humber dodging a bullet there, but not out of it yet.
Looks like two players collided on the inside there. Appeared to have been Torre and Gaddy. Both players seemed to be okay, but it was a scary collision. You know, both went for the ball.
Yep. You always kind of hold your breath a little bit when you see a couple teammates colliding, trying to make a big play.
Yeah, you don't want to see any injuries, especially this close to playoff time. Defense line holding strong once again. That's a beautiful, beautiful challenge.
And really for the first time all match, we have 10 Niagara players past half. Everyone except for the keeper, really. And you got to think it's a few more minutes before they send the keeper in there.
I mean, why not, right?
You need that goal.
This is a big push for Niagara.
Carvalho and Caitlin Russell acting as the wall here on that near side. Crucial moment here. Maziel, the free kick. Misses everybody, a few haulers. Player down the box.
Looks like a penalty, just penalty kick is just going to be called right there.
Yellow card awarded. Well, on that late
Another
whistle.
look here, you'll see there was a shove, I believe right here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could go either way, but that's tough. It's a tough call right there.
Tough job being the referee. What
Yeah.
is the line between incidental contact and a foul,
Yeah,
right?
It looked like it was Genova that just kind of got in there a little bit too aggressively. It's a tough call. Could have realistically gone either way.
Sika to tie the game. And she does. 86-minute penalty ties the game here for Niagara. We're drawn at 2-2.
And I mean, I said it, right? This game has to end in fireworks. And it's looking that way. Penalty kick in the 85th minute on a call which really could have gone either way.
4.5 left to go here. Humber's going to want to press to try and grab that lead and the win. Would be the second time this year they blew a late lead. Kaylin Russell now. She'll fire. Bobbled by the keeper, but she's not in any trouble.
Yeah, it just seems, Humber, it's twice this game. They got the lead, and then they kind of just went to the passive play, more defensive style, but getting through twice was Sika.
Emma Genova battling for it. Whistle blown, free kick for the Hawks.
Handball called.
And that's a handball.
Teams trading handballs are there. I mean,
Not much separating these two teams, including that.
this has been one of the most entertaining games I think I've called in a while. Both sides just having great opportunities.
Medeiros. She'll hang on to that. Pass it up, looking for Haley Lewis. We've seen what a weapon she could be on the wing. Tries to cut into the middle. Manages to get through a few knights. She'll pass it back. Player knocked down, no call. Gaddy with it. Medeiros. She was knocked down before. Gaddy with it, going into the box. Can't get that one on net. Good dribble out of bounds. Now go for a goal kick.
Ooh. Another just good opportunities. Back and forth. I mean, I'm not even on the field, and this is stress levels are getting up there, Andrew.
Just over 2 minutes left to play. Tori Hultink getting ready to check back into this one for Avery Trask.
We've just been treated to just such a chess game, basically. This is the only really thing I can compare this to. It's just punch for punch right now. It's such a good soccer game. Two teams that really want it.
Niagara stuck in their own end. It'll be a throw in here for the Hawks. Hawks pressing, trying to get that winner. Trying to send these home fans away with a win here. That would be the final one of the home season. Carvalho, good foot in there to keep that pass out. Ball rolls right by the sideline, but just can't stay in. It's going to be thrown for the Hawks, but they're pressed up in their own end. Carvalho now. Crossed up looking for Genova. Perry battling for that one. A lot of physicality there. It's going to be called foul against Genova. Free kick.
Yeah.
1 minute left to go.
It's getting frisky out here. Both sides, they're eager for this win. They don't want to leave it with the draw.
A little bit of a fake there on that free kick. She'll try again. There we go. Bernardi came out of her net, falls down, but hopped away. And we have a player hurt on the field right in the 18-yard box. Don't like to see that.
Cassia Torrey.
Bit of a strange play there.
Yeah, she came out, and Torre going for the ball. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, it's the leg. You can kind of see it at the end of here where the camera snaps over. She goes up, Bernardi, and just catches Torre's leg.
Should also be stated that Niagara, the only team to put up 2 goals against Humber this season. A lot of shutouts and a couple 1-goal games against for the Hawks. Certainly hope that Cassie's okay. She's up on her own power. Good to see. Gonna get a substitution. It's gonna be Oliveira checking back in. One of the starters this evening.
Oh, we've hit the 90th minute. So stoppage time is added. 3 minutes. Shown by the ref.
I think with all the stoppages here, number side was expecting a little bit more time, but 3's the number they're given.
Yeah, do you think maybe 4, maybe 5?
How about 6? How about 7?
How about just another half? this is just too much entertainment.
Caitlin Russell looking for Genova. A little too far for her, though. Niagara trying to orchestrate an attack. Crossed up, looking for Caitlin Russell. Goes off Perry, she advances it. Sika with it, gets around a couple players. She'll cross it down the field safely. That's going to be a throw for the Hawks. And if you were trying to waste time with that kick, you might have placed that ball in the exact perfect position, making things difficult here for Humber. Specifically, Haley Lewis has got to make this throw in. Out of bounds, Hawks ball.
Yeah, they're really trying to kind of waste this time here, it seems, on the side of the Knights. Humber, you know, they're still hungry. They want that win.
They're pressing. They want that one more. Gaddy having to fight through traffic. She loses the ball. All hands on deck here for the Hawks. Everyone battling. Thrown here for Niagara. Maziel to take it. Right to Carvalho. Perry with it. Pass it off to the side. Pressure coming here by the Hawks. But Carvalho will kick it out of bounds. Time running out here. This one stuck at a 2-2 draw. Right, almost making a mistake there, but making up for it. Free kick here for the Knights. And Zach, you got to imagine this is going to be one of the final few plays of the game.
Yeah, it's unless Humber, you know, gets the ball and just goes straight onto an attack. This could be the last play of the game.
Free kick is up. Russell has it. She's being pressured. Retta to midfield. Genova with it. Runs into player there. Foul called. Free kick for the Hawks. This could be their chance. Humber advancing all except for the keeper past half. Medeiros, their specialist to take this one. Good looking kick. Perry gets a head on it, a big one there. Whistle blown. Humber complaining, but that's going to be the end of this match. It'll end in a 2-2 draw. And Zach, I think this game had just about everything except for a winner and a loser.
Wow. I mean, that could end no other way, right? It had to end on a big kick into the box. But just look at how we got here, Andrew. Just beautiful goal early on by Medeiros to give the Hawks the opener. I believe she didn't score a goal from inside the box. I believe it was all outside and further.
It's a little bit of playground soccer, backyard soccer. And there, a little bit of that style. Always love to see that.
But just what a game from these two sides. I mean, it was back and forth the entire time. Nobody really giving an inch to either. And you have to tip your cap at the end of the day. I mean, they played with their hearts out. Both teams knew how big of a game this was. You know, Humber trying to clinch onto their division. On the other side, you know, Niagara, they want to catch Sheridan. They want to get in control, try to get that 1 seed. But at the end of the day, just what a game.
And with this draw, Humber clinches the #1 seed in the OCAA West. So the next time we see them here at the Hawks Nest, they'll be in crossover matchups here. We'll see them here for crossover matchups against the #8 seed in the OCAA East. And Niagara moves in to a tie for the #2 seed with the Sheridan Bruins as we get a look at the full-time stats.
Yeah, you know, you see it on the screen there. 12 attempts, 3 on target, 3 corners for Humber. 5 attempts, 3 on target, 2 corners for the side of Niagara. And Humber, they will conclude the regular season next time out against Sheridan. So now, you know, they played against Niagara. Niagara now becomes Humber fans, hoping that they beat Sheridan. Fingers crossed for them, but good game all around. And that game is on October 15th. And the kickoff
Saturday.
is set for noon.
Should be a good one there at Sheridan. Of course, us at HSN will not be broadcasting that one as that is an away game, but we certainly wish our Humber ladies all the best for that one. Close out their season on a high. But what a night of soccer. We'll end it off just like that for myself, Andrew Milani, my broadcasting partner, Zach Benoit, and the rest of us here at HSN, our wonderful crew. Thank you. We'll see you next time.